Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, and welcome to the monthly astrological overview for September for the sign of Aquarius 2019. You can reach me at my website, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net, or my email address, which is mercury524@msn.com, or my Facebook page, Readings by Leonard T. Munson. And if you'd like to have a private reading in astrology, tarot, dreams, or any other products and services that I offer, please go to my website again, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. Now, this reading is for Aquarius, Sun Aquarius, Moon, and Rising. This is the overall reading for the sign of Aquarius. This is not a private reading. This is a collective reading. We also accept donations and tips. And if you care to subscribe to my channel, if you like my overview, and give me a thumbs up that you like it. Now, some of this for some of you and some of it will not. So take what you need. If you don't need it, don't take it, because it's not going to work for you. So take what you need and continue to paint on that canvas and create your portrait, which is you, the external and internal. Okay, Aquarius, your solar sun is in your 8th house. The 8th house is ruled by Mars and Pluto, and the 8th house is Scorpio. It deals with intimacy, share resources. It deals with death and resurrection, rising like the great Sphinx of Giza from the ashes. It deals with transformation, change. It deals also with secrets. Scorpio is the emotional sign, which is the water sign, and all the water signs are Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So they deal with everything emotionally first and then intellectually second. Water signs are more intuitive than a lot of other signs, but in general, every sign is intuitive, and everyone has intuitive gifts. It's just like anything else, you have to develop it. So Aquarius is the ruling, is the 11th house of the astrological wheel. Its ruling planet is Uranus. So you are going through a period of transformation, change. Now, Pluto is the ruling planet of Scorpio, and so is Mars. So whatever this transformation is, it's something that's been deep-seated inside of you. These issues are now coming to the surface and need to be addressed and healed. So bring it up, talk about it, journal it, draw it, think about it, but heal yourself from this impediment that's been blocking you. So you're going through a period of transformation and change. Roll with the punches and a positive attitude coming out. So let's lift all of this emotional burden off of you that doesn't belong to you. And some of these issues go back to your childhood, where you need to get in touch with that innocent child within inside of you and realize that you didn't cause any of these things that happened to you on an emotional level. You trusted this person. This is a damaged individual who thought that they were doing what was taught to them. So release this burden. Mars is also the ruling planet of Scorpio. So initiate this healing process that's taking place. Okay? Now we're going to talk about the different planets that are involved in situations here with you and how it affects you. Now, Jupiter is in Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius, which is the ninth house, and it's in its home base. Jupiter was retrograding from April the 10th, 2019 to August 11, 2019. Now, whenever a planet is retrograding, the two letters that we need to address is RE, re. So a lot of things are revisit, re-examine, rechange, review, recheck, reestablish. It's looking back, well, what took place when Jupiter was direct that 5 months, and now it's direct now. So Jupiter is the ruling planet of expansion, new opportunity, truth, blessing, karma. So if it was good karma that you put out, now that good karma is coming back to you with Jupiter going direct, and you're feeling the effects and seeing it in the realization in reality. If it was negative karma that you put out, it's coming back to you in circumstances. Karma is not something that's just going to yank them under your feet. Karma is what we reap, what we sow. And if we sow good seeds, then it's coming back to us good harvest. If we sow bad seeds, it's coming back to us in failed harvest. Okay? But the thing is to learn your lessons, to not do that, to create this situation. Don't be vengeful and try to get back to someone else, because when you do that, you're blocking your own blessings. Like Patti LaBelle said, when you are blessed, you pass it on. So when you getting, I want to get him back, her back, and all that stuff, you're really blocking your blessings, and that is coming back to you. And the people who think they're blocking your blessings are really blocking their own blessings. Okay, so now the next planet, and it's still retrograding, is Pluto, which we just mentioned. Pluto is a partial ruling planet of Scorpio. Pluto again deals with that things that have been hidden, and you did not address these things. So now the universe has a way to give you the free will to address and change things. And if you don't do that, the universe will bring in a situation where you have no choice but to address it. You have to face it. Okay? So Pluto is dealing with this hidden stuff. It's like the worm who's churning in the ground and creating this nitrogen fiction bacteria to bring photosynthesis into the green leaves to bring things grow. So it's bringing light to things that's been hidden and suppressed, and you have to address it now. Okay? The next planet that's retrograding is Saturn. Saturn is in its home base of Capricorn, that's its ruling planet, and Saturn represents boundaries, restrictions, delays, procrastination, fear. It represents doing things the first time. It also represents father time. And so when Saturn is transiting a sign, so if any of you have any earth sign in your chart or any signs in an earth house, it brings about karma too. So here's again this karma. This payment has to be made. Blessings coming or circumstances coming. Okay? And it also represents that someone close to you or someone you thought highly of, you will be losing them during this transit of Saturn and Capricorn. Okay? I feel that Saturn will be there until next year and it will be gone. Okay? Then it will be going into your sun sign, Aquarius. Saturn is about the growth, change, movement. Don't fight it. Roll with the punches, and things will be better for you. All right? Now, Saturn deals with also father figures. So is there some issue here with a father figure or a mentor who was like a father figure to you? Again, we go back to that Pluto, okay? And Pluto is dealing with this thing that's been hidden. Now, light has to be shined on it to bring it to the surface to be addressed. Also, there's some secrets that can be connected with this father figure that is coming out that you didn't know anything about. Then we have Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn. So Capricorn is the 10th house, and in the tarot, the 10th house represents an ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. For something has to die for something to grow. Okay? And all this has to do with something emotional that you've been holding on. Okay? All right. It also deals with the house of employment, success, prestige, and moving up the ladder. It deals with government, institutions, of all kinds and corporation. So there's changes going on in all these things I said. Now, Pluto will be retrograde from the 24th of April to the 3rd of October. Saturn is retrograding from the 30th of April to the 18th of this month. So we can feel the effects of Saturn beginning to move out of that retrograde cycle. And so some of the issues are beginning to lift off your shoulder. The next planet we have retrograding is Uranus. Uranus will be retrograding in at least the second week in August. Uranus is your ruling planet, the shock planet. So this is affecting you. Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus is the planet of upheaval, change, chaos, revolution, change. Things will never be the same. And so it's affecting Taurus, and Taurus rules the second house to deal with money, work, and possession. So it's connecting with that. Your money flow, your possessions, and your career. So some of you are now beginning to be more cashless, paper cash, and moving and using more cashless form of payments of your bills, debit cards, and those things. So you're having less cash in the physical form, but more electronic. It also represents robots taking over the jobs. So robots will be taking over 5 million jobs. So we have to re-educate, recertification, retrain for this new reality. So we either make the robots, create systems for it to program it, to purchase it, or to sell them, or to make the parts that it needs, if any of them need to be replaced. They're working on robots that they're going to be sending out on interplanetary traveling, which is you're connected with Uranus, Aquarius, and where they can reproduce their self and never die. Okay, so Taurus also represents for LGBTQ plus community. There will be an acceptance of you. Now, Uranus went into Taurus in March 6, 2019, and it's a slow-moving process, but it will be there to 2026. A lot of you are taking a second look with this retrograde at long-distance relationships, relationships where age will not be a problem, whether they're young or old, a new relationship with your money, a new relationship with the earth, trying to clean up the water, the air, and the earth, getting away from GMO and getting more natural and organic things coming in your life to heal, to make you feel better, and getting away from the chemicals from these legal drug pushes, the doctors and the pharmaceutical industry, and getting away from drug pushes on the corner. This also has to do with speaking your truth. Taurus rules the 5th chakra, which is your throat. Speak what you have to say, but in a diplomatic, diplomacy way. Take the anger out of it and give that presentation, which is much important. So it's how you approach someone when you have to address someone. If they see this hostility then they're going to be hostile towards you. But if they see a calm, soft-spoken individual and body language is acceptable, then they can do the same thing, and they can realize that what they have done could be rectified, and they can see the error. Now, Uranus will be retrograde into January of 2020. Now we have the Sun in Virgo, and we have the Sun, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. Okay, Mercury rules Virgo along with its fellow air sign Gemini. So you're communicating more, you're more practical, you're more anchored, you're more knowing what you want now. So you're going to communicate it with your mind, your words, and writing. Okay. Also, you're more Virgo rules health, work, and service. So health, work, and service are now being addressed in a more positive, direct presentation. Now we have Venus. Venus is in Virgo. Venus is the feminine part of you. Okay? And so you're more concerned about money, how to use money, how to save money, how to shop better and get more discounts and sales and things in that form, and also to invest money for it to last. Okay, so I see some of you investing in properties, maybe getting an IRA account, put more money in your 401k. Now with Venus, also, I'm talking about the love. You're looking at relationships here. Okay, Venus is the goddess of love. She's the ruling planet of Libra and Taurus. And so some of you have in a committed relationship, but there's been some strain here, connect with the money, work, and possession. And again, we talk about that Capricorn influence with Pluto and Saturn. We deal with employment, success, moving up the ladder, and prestige, and then also deal with public image and reputation. So whatever image and reputation you're having in this committed relationship, it's been strained. But now it's easy now. It's the more give and take. A give and take in a relationship is better. It's a fair exchange. There's no robbery. It's a better to understand, communicating, again, taking that anger out of you and being more diplomatic about it. And it deals with compromise. You know, we need to compromise and agree. Now, I see some of you Aquarius have broken off relationship because you have outgrown that person and that soulmate. Soulmate could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be an animal. It has nothing strictly to do with just a romantic thing, okay? But you have outgrown them. You have given them what you were supposed to give them. If that was a karmatic relationship, you have paid back whatever mistakes you made to them, and it's time for you to part. But some of these people want to hang on. So let them hang on, but you are moving away. Some of you have recently become single. This is the time to concentrate on you. Get yourself together. Remember, you're only responsible for you. You cannot control people, and you cannot help people if they don't want to help themselves. So don't be an enabler for this behavior. And we wind back in the same situation, because if we don't learn the lesson will continue to repeat itself. Like they said, history will repeat itself if mankind has not learned their lesson. So if you didn't learn the lesson, you'll see the different person, different place, different situation, but basically the foundation is the same. Then we have Mars in Virgo. So you're very more aggressive now, what you want. Mars is the masculine part, and Venus is the feminine. So we need to balance that. So now we're balancing that now, okay? All right, so you're not taking any mess from anybody. If you have to reassert your authority, that's what you have to do. You stop being a people pleaser. If you don't want to do this, don't do it. Say no and care nothing about what they think. Okay? So a lot of you have been misused by a lot of misusers. Okay, then we have Neptune retrograding in Pisces home base. Get your head out of the cloud. Stop daydreaming. Deal with reality. Be realistic. A lot of you have not been realistic and not been dealing with these situations, okay? Also, you have not listened to your intuition and your feelings and act on it. And then the very thing that you was afraid of happening happened. Okay? Now, one of the stones I want you to carry with you in the month of September is the amethyst. This is like a purple or lavender color. I want you to carry this with you. If you're taking a bath, I want you to put this in your tub and let the vibration and energy come. So this will help with this transformation that you're going through. You will not resist it. It will be more natural. And you'll be very glad that you are carrying this. And so take this with you. If you take a bath, put it in the tub with you. Okay? I hope you enjoy your monthly astrological overview for Aquarius for 2019. If you listen and obey, your situation will change. If not, it will remain the same. Okay, so I will see you in October 2019. And I hope you will take all the positive input that I've given you to make September a memorable month for you for your transformation and change. Remember the 8th house rules Scorpio, endings, the new beginning, death and resurrection, transformation. Ciao.